Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another algorithm video. So in this video, we're diving into the world of array sorting. This is a really fundamental concept in computer science and programming. So as you guys know, arrays are essential data structures used to store a collection of items. But sometimes they're not in the order we need them to be, right? But no problem. Fortunately now, there are various sorting methods to organize these arrays. And yet today we'll be focusing on one of the most efficient and widely used algorithms in the world, which is quicksort algorithm. So yeah, before we jump into the quicksort algorithm, let's briefly touch upon some other sorting methods you might have heard of, which are bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort, we have merge sort, then we also have heap sort and quicksort as well. So yeah, out of these, quicksort stands out as one of the fastest and most versatile sorting algorithms. It's actually a go-to choice for sorting arrays efficiently. So yeah, before we start the quicksort algorithm, so what exactly is quicksort? So at its core, quicksort is a divide and conquer algorithm. It basically works by selecting a pivot element from the array and partitioning the other elements into two sub-arrays according to whether they are less or greater than the pivot. So if this all is not understandable, don't worry, I'll make it understand to you. Alright, so let's just say this is the array we have for this example. So as you guys can see, the elements of this array are 7, 2, 5, 3, 9. So these are not in order, clearly you can see that. So what we have to do, we have to basically apply a quicksort algorithm over here to change this into whether ascending, descending order, doesn't matter. It should be sorted, that's the main thing, okay? So for that, for quicksort algorithm, first of all, we need to choose a pivot. So pivot could be any random element or out of that unsorted array. You can choose 7, 2, 5, 3, 9, doesn't matter. But in this case, I have chosen pivot as 5 because obviously it's always said choosing the middle element is always good for the pivot element, okay? So now what we have to do, we have to basically take 5 in the middle, and in the left side of the 5, I have to put all the elements in that array that are less than 5. So as you guys can see over here, we have two elements that are less than 5, which are 2 and 3. So automatically I'll put those two elements to the left of 5, okay? And the elements which are basically greater than 5, which in this case is 7 and 9, I will put that to the right of 5, and 5 will remain in between of those two sub arrays, okay? So this is how basically you quicksort an array, and you basically make that unsorted array into a proper sorted one, okay? So yeah, now let's just see how we can do that with the help of a simple Python code. Alright, so this will be the Python code for that. So first of all, you need to define quicksort algorithm, which is basically the name of the function, in which you'll obviously take array as parameter. And then we have if statement. So if length of array is greater than equal to 1, so obviously for sorting an array, the array length should be greater than 1, okay? So if it won't be greater than 1, so it won't return this array, okay? So this is basically first of all a kind of warning, our array length should be greater than 1. Then obviously we'll take pivot. Pivot is equal to array length, array divided by 2. This is basically the formula to choose pivot for your array. Then you will take the left element. So the left element should be less than the pivot, right? So for that, we have this formula, and for the middle elements, we have this formula, and so for that, we have the formula for the right elements as well. So as you guys can see, I have provided the comments for you guys as well. So this formula for choose the pivot element, this is formula for the elements that are less than pivot, this is for that are equal, and this is for the elements that are greater than pivot, okay? And then you will recursively sort the sub-arrays and combine them. So whatever, sub-arrays are made from that formula. So let's just say you divided that array into 3 to 4 sub-arrays, right? So this particular return formula will basically combine all those sub-arrays into one array, okay? And then we will take input from the user. First of all, you'll ask to enter an array of integers separated by spaces. And then with the help of this formula, which was basically our function, it will sort that array with the help of a quicksort algorithm. So yeah, now let's just go ahead and run this code. Okay, so first of all, it's asking me to enter an array of integers separated by spaces. So let's just say I enter a random elements of array. There shouldn't be in any ascending or descending order because I want that code to, sort that properly. So let's just say I provide over here, as soon as I'll hit enter, so it's saying the sorted array is 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So in this case, it might take 4 as pivot, 5 or 7 as pivot, right? So let's just say over here, it took 7 as pivot, right? So all the numbers that were lesser than 7, so over here, which was 1, 3, 4, 5. So it put all those elements to the left of 7, as you guys can see over here. and all the elements that were greater than 7, which was 8 and 9 in this case, it put on the right side of 7. So that's how we sort an array using quicksort algorithm. So I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.